Welcome to Vegan Ultra. I'm your inspiration guide, Adam Gals, on this epic quest for health, hope, and happiness in which I lose 150 pounds in 12 months on a whole food vegan diet or while walking 2 marathons each week, every week for an entire year to prove to myself, my family, and anyone watching on YouTube, we can all be ultra versions of ourselves if we give it a chance and are powered by plants. Now, this is the weekly training update, and I was able to complete the 2 marathons this week, which was not easy because I started body or weight training with a personal trainer this week. Remember the science-based magic of weight training, 27% reduction in all-cause mortality. So let's take a look. And of course, it's not just about how you look. It also reduces your risk of diabetes, heart attack, and Alzheimer's. Feel better, look better. In fact, take a look at this. Now, for context, the Mayo Clinic and American Nutrition Association both say men should target 8 to 20% body fat. I started my journey on July 4th at 40%. Now I'm just under 25%, looking a lot better. The lowest I've ever been as an adult was 17%. So in between here, and right now I'm on track to hit my goals according to the NIH body weight body planner to 13%. So in between here and here, though 8%, of course, which is the lowest the Mayo Clinic recommends. This is the Captain America physique. But now, first of all, a lot of men might wonder, can you in fact build muscle on a whole food vegan diet? Well, of course, Game Changers showed you can, but here is some further evidence. This Plant Chompers, a wonderful YouTube channel. If you haven't checked them out, I recommend you do. They're absolutely incredible. Basically, this is a former Earth scientist who does incredible, detailed, but fun and understandable deep dives, incredible interviews with some leading luminaries such as Dr. Greger. And he has here, I will link to this in the comments, an interview with sports physiologist Hamilton Roschel from the University of Sao Paulo, who did an extensive study looking at putting on muscle between soy isolates and omnivores, and basically found as long as the high protein 1.6 kilos per day on an exclusively plant-based diet did not make a difference compared to omnivores. We also, of course, have other studies such as this one looking at mycoprotein or mushroom meat, specifically mycelium, that actually found that this resulted in better muscle gains, at least on a single dose. There was also another study conducted here in the Journal of Nutrition that looked at longer term, about 4 months of omnivore versus mycelium protein intake. And while it was not statistically significant, actually the vegans put on more muscle. So it is possible. The key is nutrition. So let me show you what I'm eating on a weight training day, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for me. This is basically what we're looking at. This is the base. This is a soup that's made out consisting of a bag of kale, a bag of stir fry that includes cruciferous vegetables. And so that is the base. Also a bag of mushrooms. There's also eat meaty mycelium cutlets, 2 of those, as well as some plant basic whole food vegan meats. This is my meat lovers goulash, and I'll tell you about these specific whole food meats in later Food Friday videos. But this, you can see, 250 grams of carbs, 141 grams of protein. Now, for my goals, I need between 122 and 168. Remember, for people trying to add muscle, 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. I'm getting all of that from my soup alone. Plenty of carbs. I tried my trainer. I'll tell you in a second here what exactly it is we do each week, but you can see around 1,800 calories. Now, we also believe in the power of fruit, and we'll be talking more about the science-based magic of fruit in a few weeks. But this is basically 12 apples, 1,200 calories, almost 300 grams of carbs. So the idea that my personal trainers worked out with me is you want to eat about 2 hours before you're working out, roughly half of your calories. Make sure you've got plenty of carbs, 250 to 300 grams, because this guy pushes me to the limit. Basically, Mondays are leg day. Wednesday is pull day. So that is specifically targeting the back and things like biceps. And then Friday is push day. So that is things like triceps and your chest muscles. The idea is each week you push yourself to your limit, and you have all week for the muscle group to recover. So the reason this is so important, especially with the training regimen under, he's using a 4 sets, 12 reps. Those are your warm-ups. Then 10 and 8 where you're adding some weight and you're trying to push yourself to your limit. You basically go as far as you can and you leave it all on the floor. You can barely walk on leg day, and you can really feel your arms basically completely exhausted on those push and pull days. So finally, now we've seen the science, we've seen the nutrition, we understand what is going on. And let me tell you, the soreness, first 2 months, he tells me it's going to be sore. Now, the first week was incredible. I basically had to take an entire day off of walking and catch up with it on the weekends. I was still able to hit those 56 miles, though. Okay, so we've seen the goals, we've seen the nutrition, we've seen the science says that you can, in fact, put on muscle on a vegan diet. Now, let me finish off with some stories, because you know how it is. Science is nice, but people remember stories. So let's take a look at some famous vegan bodybuilders. Tori Washington, of course, it has won various championships. Corey Sutton, another absolutely incredibly ripped vegan bodybuilder. Dr. Seabrook, of course, also looking fantastic. Naomi Delgado, vegetarian from birth and vegan since 2015. He's roughly my height and about 200 pounds. So this is kind of the maximum that I could achieve if I was willing to put in 3 or 4 hours at the gym. Of course, I'm not. Frank Medrano, Patrick Baboumian, who carried nearly 1,300 pounds, yoke walk, set a world record there. And another vegan friend athlete here. We've got Derek Thompson, John Lewis, the badass vegan, Jordan David. Now, Massimo Brunocchi, he's actually 24.5 BMI. So he's about 160 pounds, 5'7". But this is basically roughly, if I were to get up to a maximum 24.9 BMI, I would roughly be able to have the same level of physique as this man. Of course, we're talking about theoretical levels here. Of course, Rafael Pinto and Billy Simmons, Mr. Universe 2009. All vegan bodybuilders, all perfect examples, backing up the science and the science-based magic of the benefits of weight training. Remember, this is not just for men. American College of Sports Medicine recommends about 1 hour of weight training for everybody. Women, older Americans, even children. Of course, there's a special way for them to do it safely. Absolutely incredible physical and health benefits from weight training. Thank you so much for joining me on this weekly training update. Remember, this is science-based magic and nutrition-fueled sorcery that I'm trying to simply prove that can help not just me, not just my family, but anybody become a ultra version of themselves, an ultra athlete if that's what they want, if we simply give it a chance and are powered by plans. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video to help other people find it on YouTube, and have a wonderful night.